welcome to Jersey. Bit of a wet morning to have a look around this lovely 2018 used Beneteau Antares 9 outboard. Moving down to the back cockpit. On the transom we have twin 200 horsepower Honda outboards, 40 hours each. Hydraulic steering, 3-bladed fixed props, and large generous swim platforms on the back. Moving in towards the cockpit, teak level on the side walks and in the main cockpit. Very generous cockpit seating, lockers all the way around with sunbathing platform. This seat on the transom pulls forwards when the engines are tilted up, which makes the cockpit smaller, however gives you a sunbathing platform on the back when the engines are down. Moving on to the sidewalks, we have cup holders, very generous grab rails all the way along the boat, very high side rails, nice handholds. Moving up on the helm side, we have a sliding opening door, making mooring very easy one-handed. A couple of steps up onto the bow. Up onto the bow, this boat has the added bonus of a comfort level pack for upholstery. So you have full sunbathing pads for up on the bow, cup holders, opening hatch for the forward cabin, cleats, and in your anchor locker, a down-forth anchor, electric windlass, plenty of chain down there, and very generous amounts of rope. That's what you need for the Channel Islands. Up on top we have a Raymarine Quantum radar and your standard nav lights that you would find. A very large opening hatch as well on the top of the coach roof. Very good for ventilation, especially when you're going along on a hot day. Just before we move forwards, it's worth noting that the cockpit storage on this boat is massive. Storage under all the flooring, all the way down towards the forward cabin. On port in the saloon, we have a folding table. Plenty of seating for 4 adults comfortably, maybe more with a bit of a squeeze. The navigator seat here moves forwards. That allows a nice navigator seat for long passages for 2 adults comfortably. Couple of cup holders, nice grab rail. 240 volt on this boat as well as shore power inlet. So you've got plugs throughout the boat in various locations. Very large windows all the way around, giving almost 360-degree visibility, especially when at the helm. One of the very nice things about these Antareses. To starboard in the saloon, we have the Galley, 2-burner gas hob and stainless steel sink, hot and cold water. I believe 25-litre water heater on this boat, runs off the shore power. The gas bottle is located just outside on the side in its own compartment. Storage all the way down the Galley for pots, pans, plates, knives and forks, cutlery. There's also a spare VHF on board. This boat also has the entertainment pack, so it has Fusion speakers throughout, 2 in the cockpit and 2 in the saloon. So moving towards the helm, just here we have the helm seat, again flip up bolster, very comfortable seat, and just underneath we have a 12-volt fridge that runs off the boat batteries, so you can have that running. Moving on to the helm on the Antares 9, starting on the right here, on my right hand side, we have the own pod for keys, kill cord. You've also got your warnings there for the engines, your throttle controls with trim switches next to each other. In the middle obviously you have your steering wheel, hydraulic steering as I mentioned before. Bow thruster control, very effective on this boat. It's quite a light boat up at the bow, makes manoeuvring very easy. And down the bottom we have the trim tab controls. Moving up, we've got the essential cup holder. We've got the engine dials, so you've got your revs, hours, you can see there. The port engines 37 hours, starboard engines 40.2. Above that we have our trim gauges, fuel tank levels, all the electronic switches for your water pumps, bilge pumps, windscreen wipers, etc. Above that we have the Raymarine Hybrid Touch Axiom chart plotter, a very nice chart plotter, works very well with the radar that's up top, the Raymarine Doppler. Compass above that, and then up top we have a Lowrance VHF. We've got port lights, in the ceiling, giving plenty of light down into the saloon. LED lighting throughout as well, for when it gets a bit dark. Moving down towards the cabins on the Antares 9, a couple of steps. The first thing you notice about this aft cabin, for a 9-metre boat, it's huge. Decent amount of storage on the side there. Very, very large hull windows. Big aft cabin, goes all the way underneath the saloon. Quite comfortable for even 3 kids or a couple of adults. Very comfortably for a weekend. To starboard, we have the ship's heads. Again, very, very large heads for a 9-metre boat. Plenty of standing room inside. This is also a wet room as well. So we've got a panel there that drops over the toilet. There's a shower room, or for hanging your wet weather gear. Port lights, again, hull window. Moving into the forward cabin, again, quite a large door, slides across. It's just a sliding door, and that gives you a massive, massive bed. Hull lights again, hull windows, sunroofs, and there's also a roof that joins from the back as well. Decent amount of wardrobe space. There's the extra cockpit cushions for in the aft cockpit, and storage underneath the bed as well. If you would like any more information on this boat, please don't hesitate to contact our brokerage team, Nick or Bob at southpiermarine.com.